What's up, YouTube? It's your white-looking Native American friend Tyrone. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you guys stop by my Twitch channel, drop a follow over there. We'll be playing more Call of Duty, more Pokemon Let's Go, some Fortnite as well. And the channel is just twitch.tv/OhNoTyrone. So that link will be down in the description, along with a link to a giveaway. So click on that straw poll link and you'll see there are options to vote for what giveaway we're going to be doing. And there's a few different games on that list. Once we decide on this first game, we'll be doing monthly giveaways from here on out. So for today's video, we have a follow-up to our top 5 guns in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check it out as well. It's a really good video. I think it's really helpful. And it gives a good breakdown of what I think are some of the best guns in Call of Duty. We're going to go over what I believe is the best setup for the Saug 9mm submachine gun. So if you're here from the top 5 guns video and the Saug 9mm is not the gun that you were hoping to see for a class setup video, just make sure you're subbed to the channel with those bell notifications turned on. Don't worry, we'll be doing a class setup video for each one of those guns in that top 5 list, as well as probably some more underrated guns. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you have those bell notifications turned on, that way you never miss an upload. If you do like this video, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel. If we could break 100 likes on this video, that would be fantastic. Also, make sure you guys stay to the end of the video. The outro will have another video for another class setup, so check that out. Alright guys, so here we are. Obviously we're going to be using the Saug 9mm. Now I use the stock 1 attachment, and I use stock 2 because you get the maximized movement speed while aiming, and you maintain your aim while jumping, which is the most important part. You also maintain your aim when landing and moving while prone. But the jumping is the most important part. And now, like I said in the previous video, you go through mags so fast, so I use fast mags so I can reload a lot faster since you're going to be going through bullets really quickly. And also scavenger because of that same reason. Now gung ho, this is my perk 2. You always want to use gung ho, in my opinion, just because if you don't, you're at a severe disadvantage. So I use that on almost every class, especially submachine gun classes where you're running and gunning. And dead silence for my subclasses as well. Like I said, running and gunning, you want to be quiet when you're up close in the enemy's territory. For the gear, I always use the acoustic sensor. You can use the stem shot if you prefer, but for me, the acoustic sensor is just too overpowered not to use. And since we're running dead silence and we're not running ghost, we're going to be using the rocket launcher so we can shoot down enemy UAVs, or if there's other score streaks, we can shoot those down too, but mainly for your enemy UAVs. That way we're not showing up on the radar. So that is the class setup for the Saug. For me, that's what I use, and that's what I'm going to be using in this gameplay that you'll see. Now, there's also the operator mod, which I mentioned in my top 5 guns video, and this is one of the main reasons that this showed up. So yeah, if you're going to use the operator mod, obviously you have to attach the operator mod, and that costs 3 points or 4 points, something like that. It costs quite a bit to attach operator mods. You're limited on the attachments, so I use fast mags, and then we're going to use the same perks, and then the same gear, pretty much same everything, but we're going to have the operator mod attached. So this gives us still the same kind of setup and the same kind of gameplay. Now, obviously, there's the suppressor that you can attach as well. It's all you get. It's fast mags or suppressor. All these other attachments are locked. So it's kind of, if you want to add that suppressor, you can, but you'll have to get rid of either, your gear or your rocket launcher, or if you want to get rid of a perk, you can get rid of a perk. But that is the class setup for the operator mod. So these 2 class setups that you saw were obviously for respawn game modes. That's why you're going to need that scavenger, and that's what I feel like the majority of players play at a respawn. So that's why I made these this way. However, for me, I play a lot of search and destroy. So if you're going to play something like search and destroy, I changed my perk 1 from scavenger, just because you're not going to go through that many bullets, or at least you shouldn't be going through that many bullets. So I changed it from scavenger to engineer. Engineer is basically the perk 1 that I use on every single class, depending on whether or not I know I'm going to go through a massive amount of bullets like this submachine gun. Otherwise, I'd run scavenger. But for the majority of the time, I'll be running engineer. So for search, I use engineer. So just some background information. So the Saug has a damage profile of 28 up close, down to 24, 21, and then lastly 18 at the furthest ranges. And with 150 health in this Call of Duty, that makes this gun a 6 to 9 shot kill weapon. and the rate of fire is just under 900 rounds per minute. But if you use the operator mod, that combines to roughly 1800 rounds per minute, which is about 400 faster than the Spitfire with the wildfire operator mod attached. So up close, this gun is completely going to shred. So make sure you guys are taking a lot of close quarter engagements, and that is why we set our class up the way we did. So one negative about this gun is how fast you go through magazines. So for me, I think it's hard to get 2 to 3 kills or multi-kills without having to reload. So if you're gonna be playing very aggressive and you like getting in the mix with multiple enemies, you definitely want to be running some form of fast mags on this class. Now the reason I'm not using quick draw or grip, for me, the ADS time of this gun, it already feels great without quick draw, so I don't see the need to waste a slot for the quick draw attachment. And for grip, I don't really see the point of grip because most of the gunfights you're going to be taking are close range, where grip isn't going to be too important. Grip's only going to be important for long range gunfights, and you shouldn't really be taking too many of those. So yeah guys, like I mentioned, this is just a follow-up to our top 5 guns in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So if you haven't, please check out that video. Make sure to leave a like on it. Please make sure to leave a like on this video. The more likes we get, the better. Even if you didn't like the video, leave a rating. If you can, please leave a comment. I read and respond to every single comment, and if you don't believe me, just look down below of some of my videos. You'll see I respond to every single one. Again, please leave a like. It only takes less than a second. With that, enjoy the rest of this video. Make sure you check the outro for the next video. That'll probably be another class setup video, so make sure you check that out, and we'll see you guys next time.